Okay, we have a green box, we have a live counter ticking up, so welcome back to the Storytime Network. It is D&D Sunday, and we are going to do the session that should have happened last week had it not been for horrific technical difficulties.
It was truly incredible.
It was kind of horrifying, honestly.
I want my mommy.
I mean,
Too bad.
It was impressive how much everything went wrong.
Kinda, yeah. It
Yeah.
was just like, what is happening?
Because it wasn't just that Kado was roboting, it was also that you again were having to come in and out of the chat. I think Jack had issues at some point as well.
Multiple points, yes.
Yeah. But yeah. Everything should be working now. Fingers crossed.
Knock on
Please.
wood, all that.
So Kado, take us away.
No, actually, I don't want to.
Take
Okay.
me away.
Alright, well, this
so-
this was a fun session, guys. Hopefully you'll... No.
So, left our heroes, Aldane, the half-elf paladin, Dairon, the genasi rogue, Seamus, the half-elf bard. I was nearly about to say genasi rogue again. And Felix, the genasi rogue.
I'll be whatever you want me
Well,
to be, baby.
You're just a party of genasi rogues. No,
Honestly, that'd be really funny.
That would be.
I think Aldane would die of a heart attack.
I mean, there's one for every. There's one genasi element for the four of you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sure.
But anyway, so the four of you finally made it to Torrent, the city, not the person. I mean, you made it to Torrent with Torrent, but you know,
Different thing.
yeah. So once you got there, you all split off and did your own thing. Seamus did very terribly at music and got left
As
at.
per usual.
Felix decided to brood on his own in his room. I say brood, but more just, you know. Aldane had a drink at the bar and watched Seamus bomb on stage. And Dairon also decided to brood, but outside, and had a very interesting conversation with Fortune.
There's a lot of brooding. Party brooding.
And so, once you sort of had your time to unwind and, you know, like rest, the next day in the morning, you were called to basically have a strategy meeting with Torrent, who told you that they had procured a Beholder Eye and would use that to basically lead the charge in front of a cart that was manned by people, so that the Beholder Eye and its anti-magic field would basically protect you guys from being physically blocked by any of the barriers that the Mummy King can summon. Excuse me. That the Mummy King can summon, or any other magical problems that come at you from the front. The idea would be is that you will be in the carriage for pretty much the entire time when you get inside, because there's just mummies everywhere, and they can't adequately they can't make a path for you otherwise.
Oof.
And yeah, the other thing as well was that you were told about being scryed on. That it's possible that, for the most part, that's the reason why some of the mummies have been attacking you guys. It's to basically, because the king has basically been keeping tabs on you.
Yeah, I would say that Dairon has put 2 and 4 together.
Can
But
you do that? No, I'm kidding.
I would argue that like Dairon has like put that together on some level.
You
They
do.
may not know how scrying works, but like they're wary.
Torrent did say though that the room that the strategy was having been held was deliberately engineered in a way so that it would be impossible to scry through. Mostly just because of a mixture of anti-magic fields, just with how the room was positioned. There's no way that anyone could could look in the room and see anything and give things away. And people are deliberately placed away from the room so that you couldn't even really hear into it. And if anyone could be, they'd be noticed. So Torrent went above and beyond to make sure that like their plan would not be like bothered.
Aren't going full Chad.
It's also one of them as well where it's not allowed to be spoken. Like none of the plan is allowed to be spoken outside of that room.
Makes sense.
Any intelligence getting out could completely scupper the plan. So yeah, that's basically it. So you've had the meeting. You are basically given free reign of the city if you want to like do anything before you go. Otherwise, we can leave right now.
I think we can get started.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I
As well.
need to get Chrome open.
That would help, Kaido.
I mean, it's just because
Yeah.
it has all. It's just because it has all my tabs for my D&D related stuff, like my dice roller. I was wondering why like things weren't where I needed them to be, and it's because they weren't there to begin with.
I mean, Kaido, we all know that's where your porn is, so that's fine.
No, I use it on my I use it on my main browser because I don't care. Not
Got
even
it,
in
got
private browsing.
Wow, wow. Impressive.
Yeah. I actually have an emote of myself just because of this. Check general chat. 1 second.
Oh God.
I am
Oh,
scared. Of course, it's the
Y'all are-
Giga Chad.
You're all crazy, and I love you for it.
But yes, anyway. So, as you sort of get ready to leave, again, I forgot to mention as well in the recap, Torrent is actually not coming with you because... 1 sec.
1 sec is an interesting motivation, not gonna lie.
No, what the fuck is this ad? Like a really loud ad was playing on the website I was just on,
Oh, that's annoying.
and I couldn't find the source of it. That's really obnoxious.
It does sound obnoxious.
It's one of those ads as well where it basically fucks up the entire page ratio.
Oof.
I get that websites need ads to be run for free. Don't make them so they actually fuck up the entire layout of the page, though.
Cough, cough, fandom.
Oh god. The fandom wiki is garbage.
My god, I'm gonna have to start, like, blacklisting certain websites with ad blocker. I'm just gonna have to get one, because it's... I'll just whitelist everything that I like, or I'm willing to have ads on. Anyway.
I did that straight away, honestly.
What was the thing? Yes, so, as you sort of get on the... as you get on the cart and are preparing to leave, you... Torrent is actually with you, and basically just says, So, bruvs, when you get to the place that the camp is at, you know, for the military shit, just talk to Sandtusk there, and he'll be ready to give you any deets and any info that you need.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's not much I can say. I've been trying to reach out to some people, see if I can get any backup for you guys, but there's not really much
About their
coming through
car's
right now.
extended warranty.
Honestly, at this point, if we're not enough, there's not a lot. You'd have to reach out to some really shady people to get help.
It's more just giving you more firepower is all.
Like I
trying to-
said,
the
there's
problem is-
there's not much else people can do otherwise.
Yeah, I know. It's more just getting people to have conventional weaponry, or just sheer martial skill, which is pretty hard nowadays.
Mm.
Most people use magic in some way to augment their abilities. I myself do. But I'm sure you'll figure something out. If not, well,
We're fucked, so it's fine.
we can't afford to lose. Which is why we aren't going to lose.
Dude, what does that mean?
What is this losing that you speak of? All I do is win.
Oh, it's this thing where the person you're competing against comes out on top of you and it's really sad.
But
I don't
Dara
want
just
to-
looks at Felix, just like, blink.
I don't want it to be
Blink.
cops. That's any. So, as you are on your way, the cart is going along. You make your journey. Let me roll a d4. Mill, give me a d100 roll.
Alright. $63.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Is it?
No,
Oh.
it's not. Is what I would
Unfortunate
say.
for him because he doesn't get to torture us. Maybe.
Unfortunately, you find a sinkhole. Roll a deck save to see how badly you are bruised, and see if your corpses are identifiable. No.
Okay, I was just going to do that until you said corpse is identifiable.
So you make your way along, and it's. Let me find new music actually, because I don't want this song to be just on the road. It's
On the road again.
it's a bit. How much time do you have left then, Jack?
3.5 hours.
Oh, don't. This isn't going to reach even 3 hours.
Good.
I'm
That
trying
helps.
to. I'm trying to sort of pace sessions. So they're not too long.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'd let you know ahead of time if I kind of need or would like a session to be longer. But that would be like a couple of weeks in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually considering when it comes to the final fight with with Eben and all that, and the Black Rain,
Mhm.
if we could maybe get a longer session, but that's like probably well over a couple of months down the line,
Yeah.
so there's no rush.
Mhm.
Which is the song I wanted to use? Is it this one? No. I'm gonna have to go through my Kevin MacLeod music that I've got on YouTube and just be like, right, this is my traveling music, this is my combat music.
Mm.
Just queue up Making My Way. That'll work, right?
Here you go, Mel, you can use this. So, once you leave and you make your way along, you notice the roads are almost, for the first probably couple of hours, are just almost eerily silent. You don't see any people. In fact, the only signs of life you see is like the occasional animal roaming about, or very high overhead you see like some of the Tenoyama falcon riders. Like, just flying around, keeping watch.
Mm.
And it's just a lot and so much like cart riding. You are just just riding along, just the only thing you have to keep yourselves busy is just talking to each other. And so, if any of you want to talk to each other while I do some stuff in the background, you have the floor. I mean, you don't have to talk, but I'd appreciate it.
So Darren, how are you feeling after the whole Soroswan thing? I feel like we've held back enough at this point.
Yeah. Are you doing okay, Dagon? You can tell us if something's up.
Just bad dreams. As usual. I'll be fine.
All right. If you need to talk, we're open for
Let's get through the next. Let's get this done and dusted, and then I'll take a break. Okay?
that. All right.
I still have no idea how you people deal with dreams.
Oh yeah, you don't dream, do you?
Thank the many gods I don't.
Sometimes they're pleasant, Felix. Sometimes they're pleasant.
Yeah, and other times they get hijacked by a less than polite deity who needs to talk to you and is not exactly subtle about it.
Hmm. I mean, sometimes they're pleasant, like, wringing Seamus's neck.
Hey.
Why do you need to go to
They're-
sleep
they're-
to imagine doing that?
Because I get to do it over and over again.
I mean, once Aldane learns resurrection, you can just do that, normally.
Yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't
I mean,
cost, but it doesn't cost a diamond otherwise.
Yeah, it does cost 500 gold worth diamond to do that.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why don't die, honestly.
Well,
We will
I
do
will
our
definitely need
best.
I will definitely need to gather some diamonds for that, but that's going to be expensive and or time consuming.
I'm sure you'll manage fine, Aldane.
I can manage, but it doesn't mean it won't hurt my coin purse.
I mean, you could all just buy diamonds so Aldane has some on hand.
Yeah,
I
so it
mean,
will be a party thing, is to be clear.
I will hopefully, hopefully very soon, Felix and I will be rather independently wealthy.
Something you'd care to share with us?
Oh, I mean, me and Felix have invested our money in with Sora, so.
Ah, I see.
Has Felix done that?
Did I? I think I thought
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it, but I'm not sure if I actually got to do it. I'd have
We've
to...
you did.
This has never been a conversation I've been aware of having.
Okay, that is just me. But I feel like
Well-
Felix is actually independently wealthy.
I mean, he is a Nepo baby.
Not
Yeah,
to
I'll-
mention,
All three of you are Nepo babies. The only one who isn't is me.
To be
Sure,
fair-
get up on your high horse, why don't you?
To be fair, I ran away from home. It's not like I'm getting like an allowance every week.
This is true.
I,
I was born with nothing.
mm,
At least you weren't born in a wartime world where your entire race was a pariah.
This is true.
I mean, I got plenty of discrimination myself, being a half-human. I can only imagine how much worse you would have had it.
I mean, to be fair, most of the people I dealt with were other humans, most of whom were nationalistic scumbags.
Ah. So
You
somehow worse.
I mean, people didn't like the fact that I didn't want to be considered a man. And
Oh.
were sort of finding myself that way.
I don't
Like,
think I've
but-
experienced that. I've seen that kind of bigotry before.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of bigotry kind of shifted when, every other race decided to rise up. There was bigger things to deal with than gender and sex and stuff like that when your entire life was literally at stake.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of really hard to afford being a bigot in today's current climate when, some of the
Yeah.
most prominent figures around the world are anti-bigotry. I still don't even really know how I got to this time. Because I am actually only, in my mid-20s. All I remember at the time was that I was running away from home with my mum. She had to hold off someone that was attacking us. And as I was running, I blacked out. Suddenly I found myself in a world where humans were endangered as a race. It's only because Oryx found me and gave me this mask. And gave me the tower that I even, became who I am today.
Huh.
We might have something of an answer for you on that. We need to check on notes from our past adventures, though.
Is this about the manor?
Yes.
I was informed about that. Yeah, that's. I don't know about that exactly. I've been to that place and I've seen the manor before, but I didn't go in on my own for fear of what might happen.
Nothing like bad happened to us, but it wasn't like overly
I heard it wasn't
fun.
pleasant, but it's still one of them though. Like, I mean, partly I wanted to pick time magic as my source of profession was to, learn about stuff like that. Why learn about how I became temporarily displaced and other things like that.
And maybe why?
Yeah.
Because there's the possibility that this wasn't a random thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I have to go on is that I remember seeing a sigil, very barely, for a brief second, but I can't tell what sigil was it represented.
Could you draw it?
It's been over a decade since I saw it. I had the drawing in my tower, but it got ransacked and taken away.
Oh, well, that's a bitch and a half.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw the sigil, I'm sure, like in its more complete state, I could probably recognize it, but I
Out of character, what I'm hearing is you're setting up him coming with us to Black Rain. Because I'm
No.
sure. That no sounded a little unsure.
I mean no, because it really depends. Like I'm as the GM, just wait until because anything can
Yeah.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, when we get to ideally out of character when we get to Black Rain, I'd be letting you pick who you'd want to bring with you to raid the place. But my intention was to have Rua and Akrua go with you you four. Little spoiler, but So who do you need other than those two, really?
That is true.
But that's beside the point. Anyway, yeah, Turim's just like, I don't know. Part of, again, also why I wanted to get into magic was to find out the sigil. Was it a magical sigil? Was it just some emblem? Was it like, I don't know, a holy symbol? I actually have no clue. But, again, that's why I've been searching for stuff. I mean, I have tried asking the one time I found the Black Knight, I did try speaking to him, but he immediately ran away. Actually ran away from me.
Oh, that's lovely.
He'd just killed a, what was it now when he clicks his fingers? Oh, he killed like a bandit group that was raiding people. It was basically attacking people outside my tower. The moment he saw me, though, after killing all the bandits, he made for the hills. The first time I've ever actually seen him run, or heard of him running at something or away from someone.
He was running from, oh no, the consequences of his actions.
Mm.
I have tried to sense what's been going on, and the only thing I can gather from him is like divine energy. I don't know if that's influencing his behavior, whether that is like what's powering him. I don't know. Because in theory, with him being my dad, he should be dead.
We also killed him.
I mean, that's
Almost.
a different story, because from what I know, champions can be revived by the god that picks them. It takes a lot of energy and time, but it can happen.
I guess the question, more to the point, is it... is he being sustained through long life by his deific patron?
That sounds like a possibility.
Or is
I
this
don't know.
kind of a legacy situation?
I have no clue. Religious magic isn't really my expertise.
I would imagine not.
Is there an equivalent, would you say, for you?
I
You're
don't
probably-
know. I don't really tend to interact with clerics.
Hmm.
You'd have to find a religious leader or a cleric. I mean, Torrent is a cleric.
Yes.
He might have some info for you if you ask. Otherwise, I'd probably recommend Oryx. Oryx is the one who helped actually get me going with what I learnt, the basics. Or Akra, to be honest.
The issue with them is that Oryx and Akra are very cagey with information, from what I recall.
I think I'll talk to Seiryu if I can. I'll bring it up with him next time I speak with them.
Also, we aren't Oryx's favorite people in the world right now.
Especially
Oh, yeah.
after Seamus outed him on accident.
I heard you guys outed him.
I did clarify that was on accident, Seamus.
I've been hearing news that because of countries like basically letting him stay there, Siltanok is very displeased with that, and actually has raised the bounty of Oryx's body to be recovered.
Well,
Wonderful.
Dead is
I'm
1.5 million gold. Alive is 3 million gold.
yeesh. Well, I'm sure he's none too pleased about that.
From what Oryx said, he's actually glad that it fits, that the bounty now fits someone of his status. He did wish it was a little bit higher, but
What does he wish it was? What, 1.5 billion? Like a certain monkey god?
he's not that he's not that vain. He's not that vain. He would have preferred 5 million, but that's more so he could turn himself in and then get the money.
I was gonna say, what's stopping him from just making a copy of his dead body and turning himself in?
The problem
sure
is just go ahead, Daron.
I'm sure there's ways to I'm sure there's ways to figure out if it's a simulacra or something.
From what I've heard, they do their best to revive the body.
Yeah, that would present an issue if it was a fake.
Oryx
I mean,
just
to be
not
fair,
could Oryx just not go in alive and, break out? He seems fairly capable of that.
I mean, he was, from what he told me, he was imprisoned at one point, and then he broke out. I don't think they'd let him get away with it a second time.
Probably not.
Especially since, even though Oryx can turn into an ancient dragon, the king and queen of Siltanok are both ancient dragons as well.
Yeah, that tracks.
The only reason he escaped the first time is because they vastly underestimated what he could do.
And they are not likely to make that mistake again.
No. Not when he can just casually time stop twice a day, or, drop meteors from the sky,
That is some
teleport in
bullshit.
multiple different ways. I mean, that's just high-level spellcasters. I could do that eventually if I wanted.
Doesn't stop it from being kind of
Does
bullshit.
that mean I can do that?
Not
I mean, you and
anytime
I-
soon.
I mean, you and I can both learn Wish if we wanted to.
Out of character, Wish, I believe, is a 9th level spell, right?
It is,
Yep.
correct.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm waiting for.
Wish is the most... You... Just take a look at the description for Wish and you'll be like, I wish I'd never read this.
Wish is
only problem-
hacks.
the only thing
There's
with wishes
a way
is
to
that-
fuck it up though.
The thing with wishes is, if you wish outside of the basic limitations that it has, you can never be able to cast Wish again if you're unlucky enough.
Yeah, Dad.
And also,
It
you
is very
can't,
much a roll of the dice.
you can't cast it turn after turn. You can only cast
Yeah.
it once a week.
Oryx actually failed, and now can't cast Wish anymore, as he said as much to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. Still, I mean, I've known Oryx for a while now, and, I don't know. I like him well enough, to be fair. He can be a bit much, but that's more just because he's been through it.
Oryx. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I
s-
wouldn't
I'm
wish...
not going to defend anything that he does that's bad. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
wouldn't
he's done
wish
some
his-
pretty fucked up shit.
I wouldn't wish his life on others.
I mean, the only
Mm.
reason he got imprisoned was and made a pariah in Siltanok is because he killed his mother, who was a duchess.
Matricide does have to be frowned upon in the nobility if you get caught.
Unfortunately,
I mean-
honestly.
I mean, it also didn't help what Oryx did to the body.
Oh, he did not tell us about that.
I'd describe it, but it would be very graphic to list everything he did to the body. It'd be easier to describe what he didn't do to the body.
Ooh,
What
that
was
bad,
she
huh?
wearing?
She was in her dragon form when he murdered her.
I mean, it's a joke, but yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, he does even say as much, like she was a dragon when he killed her. That dragon slayer that you've seen, that, Kurogane had and you were given at one point, Aldane, from what I heard, was the thing he used to kill her.
Oh, wow.
Just for that delicious touch of irony, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
He himself is actually weak to that sword, or dragon-killing weapons.
I mean, he is a dragon.
Yeah.
That tracks, yes.
I mean, he only became a dragon when he used True Polymorph.
What?
Interesting. True polymorph, which is polymorph turned up to 11, basically.
It's basically true. Polymorph is limited to beasts that are, by your level, equivalent to Seek challenge rating. True Polymorph is has no limits. As long as it is a creature, you can turn into it. As long as it matches or is below your CR. Ancient Gold Dragons, however, are above a normal CR of a creature, which is why Turim is going to say next. He didn't turn himself immediately into an Ancient Gold Dragon. He physically isn't powerful enough for that, but he turned himself into the next best thing, an Adult Gold Dragon.
Oh no, he just aged himself up or something?
No, he just grew old enough and powerful enough to become an ancient. Bearing in mind,
this like a reference to something.
This happened hundreds and hundreds of years ago, so that's plenty of time for someone like Oryx to gain that power.
Mm.
But that's neither here nor there. Oof. But yeah, as you sort of continue talking, Turim sort of quietens up afterwards, mostly because they go back to reading their book. But after several hours, you make camp. It's the area that you're at that you find like a good place to sort of rest for a bit. There's this big stone, like rocky arch. It's been naturally formed, I get, like from the looks of it. And you find like several ridges and like dried, dying trees, like loads of shrubbery and bushes. But like the area you find that's quite good to like rest in is like in a like triangular position where some of the rocky like how do I describe it? Some of the rock formations and the elevation of the land, you can basically nestle yourselves into this corner, and even though you're below like these you're below some ridges, it's also sharp and awkward enough that creatures couldn't like slide down it or drop down it without hurting themselves. So it's quite a nicely like fortified position, really. Like if you position traps well, you could like make some really nasty choke points.
Ooh.
Outside of creatures that can fly, you shouldn't really be in much danger, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Or teleporters, I guess, but I mean, to be fair, teleporting is busted for a reason.
Yeah.
You can't really do much about teleportation now, can you?
Nope.
Nope.
But yeah, so, 1 second. Excuse me. Once you like find the place to settle, you sort of make camp, you set things up. I'm gonna give you all a perception check to basically like perception and survival, sorry, to just sort of get a lay of the land and to see, if anything, the break is more just for your camels, just because of how long the journey is.
Yep. Unfortunately, we cannot accomplish this journey over the duration of a training montage.
Wow,
Not 20 survival.
very good.
And the 2 survival from Felix.
Felix is not very not very worldly.
Oh
I
no,
got decent on both.
the city kid struggles to thrive outside of the city. Who would guess?
Especially
I mean-
in the desert. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like,
Aldane's a city kid and he did well.
I'd say Aldane's had the opportunity to be more worldly than Felix.
Not as sheltered, yeah.
It helps when at least one of your parents isn't like a bit of a dickbag.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, we all did good to great on perception, at least.
so between your perception and between your perceptions checks, you look around for just like bits of firewood, like good wood that can be used to dry, like sticks and to make fires with. Sorry. You find a lot of sticks. You find stones. And you're able to make a pretty decent fire. You don't need to light the fire, but it's more just if it gets to night, or how do I describe it?
We didn't.
If you just need to like cook, if you just need to cook food or burn anything, as people want to do.
Mm-hmm.
New .hack game. Oh, that might be interesting. Anyway, I mean, my username is literally only because of .hack, but that's a story for another time. So, between the perception as well, you get like a look at the land. You find like you find your perfect spot. It's also more just to scout around. You might find more people getting ambushed by. I nearly said mutants. I don't know why. Mummies, or Sorrowsworn. It's also just making sure that you don't get ambushed. And a lot of it as well. Torrent did suggest at one point does suggest to you to like just keep an eye out for any areas that might be how do I describe it? Anything that just seems off. Even though if you fail the ability to resist scry, it still might be useful to just like make note of areas that would be good to watch you guys from. To just sort of like if you are talking or writing, or just sharing information, just to basically be like ways that would give you blind spot, like prevent any blind spots. But eventually, as you sort of just rest, you're just sort of chilling out, you're winding down from a long day of riding. I'm going to ask actually, who wants to? I say who wants. What watches are people doing?
First watch.
Okay.
Aldane can do
second
last
watch.
watch.
Okay. So Aldane's doing last watch.
I'll do second.
Felix
I
third,
will-
fourth then.
Turim does add. They don't have dark vision because they're a human.
Oh, so then I'll do third.
Well, no, I'm doing third.
Oh, then I'll do fourth.
I mean, technically, it's only 8 hours sleep, so
We only need 4 watches.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Aldane's doing 4th watch.
Yeah, Aldane does like to rise early because Aldane does worship the god of the sun, even though it's not really a big explored aspect of his character. But
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't
But
need to be.
I mean, that is part of the reason why Aldane always likes to take the last watch, because he can watch the sunrise.
aw, how cute.
Yeah.
It is adorable. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah. Felix will take third watch and join Aldane for the fourth.
Sure. So, first watch, give me a perception check. Hmm. 17. Wow. Let me just
Could be
check
worse.
I just need to check something.
Oh, that's
Uh,
always concerning.
No, don't worry, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you're sort of looking around, Dairon, you just sort of, looking around, making sure that everything's okay, nothing's going wrong. I assume you do, like, perimeter searches and patrols?
Yep.
You do perimeter search, you do your patrol, you have a good look round. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. You do have to struggle, sort of, just because it is getting darker. So you do have to be careful, like, when it comes to your dark vision, because you only can see so far. But you finish your watch, you don't really see or hear anything that's a problem. Second watch, give me a perception check.
Who is second watch again?
You.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Bruh.
It's funny that you asked as well.
Yeah.
That's it's one of the perception rolls of all time.
It's not the worst, at least.
Yeah, it's not complete. It's not a trash fire, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me. Like, even though I've not played a tabletop game for a long period as a player for like years, I still just get nervous when I get a skill check below 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially if you have a high bonus.
Yeah, well, it's just one of them. I always think, like, if I don't get at least a 15, I usually expect that I've probably failed. Or at least, like, it's not as good as I want it to be. That's why I tend to make jacks of all trades, though, when I play the game. I want as many skill proficiencies as possible. And
I
I'm
love my
definitely not...
skill monkeys.
That's it. Like, even just classes that aren't normally skill monkeys, I like breaking them into skill monkeys. So... No. Yeah, I like this. So, as you're sort of resting, Seamus, you're mostly just lost in your own thoughts at this point. You're not really... You had a look round, but you didn't really see anything out of the ordinary. You don't really hear much that's a problem. You just sort of lose yourself in your, like, just passing the time. You're on your own. You not really got anyone to talk to. The camels are sleeping. One of them actually, like, is slept in such a way where Felix can rest on them as he trances.
Nice.
And yeah, what is your passive perception, by the way?
It's
22,
22. Yeah,
22. So you hear the sound of a twig breaking in the distance.
That's not a good sound.
And you start to hear the sound of, like, grumbling.
That's also not a good sound.
And I'm gonna put you on the map.
Oh god.
God damn it.
So this is at night. So the bright light is within this ring that I don't think you guys can see. I've just realised.
No.
There we are.
Okay.
There we go. You got your ring of light. You do have dark vision up to 60 feet, but and you start to see things coming into the view, Seamus. I just need to check. So
What's dark vision, 30 or 60?
60.
60 feet. Oh, what the hell happened there?
No, I just put out that's 60 feet radius.
Oh, I mean, well,
I just wanted to put that just so we could get a sense of that.
I mean, you wouldn't be seeing it from the campfire because the campfire only goes out so far.
Right, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you just need to, like, do the radius, like, not your own separate radiuses because that would be really hard to see. But just keep aware when you're looking at things that you can, like,
Yeah.
You use your ruler. You see this. You see that. You see this boy. as well.
Are you my
Uh,
mummy?
It's not the good kind of mummy, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
These are neither hot nor single, but they are in your area.
Ah, crap.
Seamus, you begin to look round and you see all of these shambling your way.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
What do you do? Here's some new music, by the way, Mel.
I was gonna say this seems a little sedate for a nighttime
I mean-
zombie attack.
Musical dissonance is a thing.
It is.
But yes.
It's a funny thing sometimes.
What are you doing, Seamus?
I am. Where am I? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna wake up everybody first.
How do you do it?
What if I use Shatter to wake everybody up?
I mean, could
No.
just use it onto the enemies to, like, hit them. I'll allow it.
Yeah. And that would be enough? Or would Eldritch Blast be enough? Or is that too quiet?
Eldritch Blast is an actual... Eldritch Blast. Shatter is an actual loud noise. That would just wake up everyone.
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah. And let me remind myself what the, it's 60 feet, and it's a... I haven't used this in a while, so... 10-foot radius, there we go. So, let me just cast it real quick.
Are you dropping it on these two?
Yeah, let me, do some measurement. So if I were to start
Dropping
it here,
Some
Yeah.
measured
10 feet,
mints,
and
huh?
it's 10 feet. Yep, I'm dropping it right there.
So you make that roll. The mummies need to make a con save. They're actually not terribly... They're not terrible when it comes to con saves. One of them passes, one of them fails. They have that much in HP. Okay. So the top one, the one height above, does fail. So that one takes that
16.
much. And then this one only takes 8 damage. So that is that much. The rest of you are just forcibly awoken by the sound of a loud blast. And you hear the groans of mummies as they are shambling your way.
Hey guys, you may want to wake up. We got some guests here.
I'm going to copy one of these mummies to be an initiative tracker.
Alright. I assume you want us to do initiative now?
Yeah. This fella is going to be over here by the Patreon Bearworks watermark. That, to be fair, I did get for free off the internet because, you know, they did have it there for free. Oh, I need to get rid of... Wait, what? Why is it... Oh my god. No, it should be fine, actually.
I am cursed to roll garbage initiative, I swear.
Yeah, because you wear heavy armor and you got terrible decks.
I mean, heavy armor doesn't really play into it. It's
Yeah,
just
I don't
that-
have advantage or disadvantage. I'm just always rolling bad initiative. I can count on one hand the number of times I got, like, a 14
Somehow,
or higher.
I also rolled terribly.
Jesus.
Technically, Aldane rolled better than Darren, but
Yeah, but Dyron has a better
Bonuses.
modifier by quite a bit.
yeah.
Let me just... Okay. Wait, oh my god. There we go. And then... The mummy... What did they roll? Wow, they actually rolled pretty decently. Add turn, they got a 13.
What's their dex?
I'm not telling you.
I mean, I also have a 13, so need to know somewhat.
You're better than them. That's why I've not done the decimals.
And don't forget, Turum is the top of the turn order there.
I know.
Kind of lost in the shuffle.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. So then, Turin wakes up, sees what's going on. I will say, everyone. Oh no.
Man down! Man down!
It's fine. We're just going to continue without Darren for now, because Darren's near the bottom of the list. So I'm going to say you are all prone apart from Seamus.
Alright.
That also includes you, Felix. Even if you are trancing, it's just for the sake of fairness for everyone.
No, that's fine.
It better be. So Turim wakes up. What does Turim do?
I am going to assume something.
Maybe they do nothing.
That is a possibility, yes.
Turim is going to cast Magic Missile level 3. Level 2, sorry. So that's 4 darts. Hello, Darren.
Hello.
Actually, no, Turim isn't going to cast Magic Missile. Why would they? Firebolt does more damage, really.
Mm-hmm.
Firebolt.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Firebolt! Turim's going to attack this mummy. The one that Seamus hit that passed the save. Does hit. For 10 damage, because they are weak to fire. I said actually you missed it, Darren, but I did say you're all considered prone apart from Seamus.
Okay.
It's because, you were asleep. So Turim does that, and then Turim looks at you guys and says, I'm not fucking moving. If I don't have to. So, as this happens, I need to make a roll, actually. That's dog shit. So, as you, are getting ready, you begin to hear the sound of a creature running into view. And it's one of your favorite enemies to fight.
No.
Yes.
No!
You see a bone claw.
Oh
I swear.
God.
I swear to RNGesus.
There it is. We found it.
At least Rue's not around to be impaled by it this time.
I just
Yes.
Darren just looks at her. I'm like, you need to run.
Yes, it is a shame that he isn't here. My brethren have all had their fun.
I'm going to kill whoever made you. Would you kindly point me in their direction?
So, the bone claw moves forward, having done 15 feet of movement. We'll do 20 feet. Dairon,
Yes.
you are prone.
Yes.
Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
It hits.
That is. Oh no! Double max damage on both the dice.
Ouch.
That is 20 piercing damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Yeah, sensible. So you are taking 10 damage instead, and you are now considered grappled. Aldane, you are prone as well.
Fuck.
That is a modified, a non-natural 20.
Ah, misses.
Really? Oh yeah, I forgot. So you are watching the claw about to get into your armor, but you roll over and it just glances against your armor. Excuse
Didn't know
me.
Bone Claws burped. Wow.
Felix, it is your turn. One of your friends is currently being gored by the bone claw. What do you do?
Personally, I think it's chromatic morbing time.
Oh no. What flavour of morb do you prefer today? Well, this would be crabbing time actually, because it's chromatic orb.
Fire.
On the mummy? Okay.
Darren is grappled. I'm not going. Oh well, actually, first 15 feet of movement to get up. I just
Yeah.
like to get that out of the way.
I was gonna say, if you actually, I believe if you do a ranged attack while prone, it actually is at disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I get up first.
Yeah.
I'm not insane.
Are you sure about that?
Roll for sanity. Oh,
Oh shit!
Real sane.
That 20, baby.
okay. Roll your damage.
Let me just check. Yep, that's level 4. I think it's dead. I think it's dead.
So I'm gonna say the bearing in mind this damage dice is doubled because it's fire.
I think it's a little dead.
How much damage is that in total?
So, that is.
53,
Oh, God.
57, 67.
Yeah, no,
So you
67
did.
damage.
That's doubled as well, by the way, because it's fire.
134.
It's not even the boss. It's not even the boss.
I think it's dead.
That might have been a little bit of overkill.
I'm gonna say now that if the bone claw was weak to fire, that actually would have killed it in one hit.
Oh, it's not weak to fire?
It's not, but if it was, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. So you still took out a massive chunk of its HP.
So I'm gonna say as
No,
you
I hit
charge
the-
up the
I hit the mummy,
As you-
not the bone claw.
as you charge up this bolt of like energy, something feels weird. You're not used to like doing this so fine-tunedly, and as you fire the bolt, think of like the scene when Gojo uses Hollow Purple for the first time. It's just
Ooh,
like that.
juicy.
And the
So
moment
wait,
it touches the
meatball.
bone claw, it like passes through it, and then the ball immediately vanishes, almost as if to like not cause any more damage. It's like it almost just sucks the mummy away. There is nothing left of it.
Oh, so it hits both the bone claw and the mummy, huh?
No,
No.
it just hits the mummy. I'm just trying to be flowery with the description.
Why didn't you target the fucking bone claw?
The bone claw actually looks back at that and is like, "Fuck."
You not
And
see
actually-
Darren in the middle of that?
Oh,
look-
yeah.
It looks at you, Felix, and actually like takes a slight step back.
Wait, bone claws have feet?
Yeah,
You should roll for intimidation, honestly.
I don't know if they don't have feet. Oh no, they do have feet. Their official art has them with feet.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like
You should
floaty
have
ghost
Felix
things
roll
with no
for
feet.
intimidation. Wouldn't that?
No,
would
they
that be a good idea?
have sexy toes that you can suck on.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And yeah, the camels are a bit spooked of you as well, Felix.
Just looking at Paintbrush like, that happened? Okay.
Are you moving? You still have 15 feet of move.
I do. It's not a massive amount I can go without putting myself in a lot of danger.
True. So true, bestie.
Do the bone claws have reach?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
And
move-
flexibility.
just move there, and I'm gonna give Turum Painless Inspiration.
It's actually not a joke. Bone claws have pretty good decks.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Turum Painless Inspiration.
Okay. You draw the sigil of the painter and you apply it to him. They are now inspired. Now it's the mummy's turn. As what's the movement again? It's like below what it should be. Yeah, they only have 20 feet of movement. That one moves there. This one like falls down and moves into position.
Just keeps tumbling down, tumbling down.
This one
tumbling-
runs off the edge and falls down. It has to make a dex save. Would you believe it failed?
I'm shocked.
I'm gonna have to check fall damage. Falling, you take...
Is that D6 per 10 feet of...
Yeah. I'm gonna say he takes a d6 of damage. I'm gonna say 2, because like I actually did describe the cliffs as being quite nasty. Takes 4 damage. Any damage is damage. This one also runs down. Dex save. Fails. Taking 8 damage instead. So that one's chipped. So Aldane and Seamus, the hole that you're like basically stood near, you see another mummy appear from it.
Oh, come on.
Dairon and Felix, you look over to the side and you see a mummy over there as well. None of them can reach you. Seamus.
Well, you have a nifty AoE attack.
Seamus, as you decide your turn, Seamus Turim actually says, I have a thing that can hit those 3.
Oh, do you now?
Lightning bolt.
Okay, cool. What if I just key up on the bone claw?
Turim just gives you a thumbs up.
Awesome.
I'm now just imagining, like, Felix with that Fairly Odd Parent meme. This is where I cast my lightning bolt. If I had my wand!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you doing, Seamus?
I'm trying to do it, but it's not letting me.
What?
I'm summoning the lions.
Oh, okay. Not done that in a while.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking. Did it work?
Where
a
did you
lion
put
appear?
them?
I don't know.
You like drag it and bring it on. Just
That's what I
onto
would
the
do.
map.
I'm not seeing any lines on the map.
I'm not.
I don't think it's working.
You just click. I mean, that was what I just did. I'll just do it to make it easier. Click, drag where you want them to be.
Okay.
You can put them elsewhere. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
I think I can throw them within. Oh shit! Why did I do that? I think I could throw them within 30 feet or something like that.
I mean, the item description should say.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. I want this one here.
Mm-hmm.
This one here, and that's flanking, right?
Yes.
Cool. And we have Simba and Mufasa back in action.
It's technically overwhelmed because 4 creatures are in its melee range, so...
So everything. Okay, cool.
Overwhelmed for melee attacks, anyway.
That's a 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summoning the
Nine
lions is probably a good call.
Yeah.
19
After all, if
hit.
you die here, you're not going to make it back, so you know.
Hey, they put in a solid 18 damage, and then I'm going to use. Oh, should I roll an initiative for them?
I just put them after you anyway.
Okay, cool. And then
'cause
for
it
my
ma-
bonus
it
Makes it
action,
more convenient.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah, for my bonus action, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Dairon.
Dairon, you are bardically inspired.
It'll be your turn in a moment, so you can use that right away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you did that with the lions. Okay. Daron.
Okay. Think. Since I'm grappled, my speed is 0.
Mm-hmm. You'd need to make an acrobatics check to break out.
I can attack normally, though, correct?
Yeah.
Do I get flank advantage from flanking or no?
It's overwhelmed.
Okay. Get the
Technically-
hell off me.
Technically, if the oh, you just a sneak attack.
Oh,
You didn't
sorry.
even roll to hit.
Don't know why I didn't do that. There we go.
Technically, if the
21.
camel decided to fight, you'd have 5 people on it, but the camel's like afraid.
21.
Yeah,
Is that it?
21. I'm gonna say that's 16-7. What you rolled.
Plenty,
Yeah,
man.
That's 23.
Yep.
And
Uh,
then
there we go. Yep. And then what?
I'm going to Misty Step
Okay.
to
Okay.
here.
1 second, actually. I need to check something. I said... Oh yeah, you're not that far yet. Look at you. So, yeah, you teleport out of the grip of the Bone Claw, as now it's boxed in with all of you.
You're not locked in here with me. I'm locked in with you.
I think it's the other way around.
I know.
Aldane.
I'm just gonna scooch over here and stabby.
Okay.
Oof.
As you go to strike, the Bone Claw just parries your sword with its hand and just chuckles at you.
Yes, I imagine. That'd be nice. How's this for size?
That hits.
I'm gonna add a smite onto that.
As the sword rips and rends through its flesh.
I'm gonna do divine smite.
Yep, you do get an extra D8 because it is an undead.
So how many d8s is that total? So
If it's a level 1 smite, that would just be 3.
still a lot. Fuck's sake. That's some bullshit.
Shit happens.
16 damage.
Still nothing to sneeze at.
No.
Damage is
bonus-
damage.
Yep. Bonus action, Shield of Faith on. I really don't need it. Let me cast that on Turin because Turin's the squishiest one.
Term's actually tankier than Seamus.
Oh, okay,
But yeah.
I'll put it on Seamus then.
No, too late. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Also, Seamus is the closest to the mummy, so that's probably a good idea.
And you did,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
did sort
say.
of leave us unprotected.
To be fair, we have to deal with the bone claw ASAP. It is much more of a threat than the mummies.
Turim readies their staff, their spell, and they cast lightning bolts. What level do they cast it at? They cast it just at normal level 3. Why didn't it give me the option to do higher level casting though?
I think I don't know actually. I mean, I only got the option to do higher level casting once I'd actually done the roll, but I'm not sure how it works for DC.
I think I've
spells.
fixed it anyway.
Yeah.
So, right. That was really bad though. But damage is damage. Wait, why is it not? There we go. Yep, so that hits them all and continues for another 120 feet. for another several feet long, like all the way down
Jesus.
here. That's why you should be careful with lightning bolt. It's very easy to set forest fires.
Well, this ain't a
you.
forest.
Only you can stop forest fires.
This one is going. Well, they'll have to make saves. Actually, let me check. So the closest one fails. So that one's vaporized.
Oof.
Second one fails. Is also vaporized. And the last one, would you believe it? Fails.
Mm.
And it's vaporized?
No, it didn't get any damage yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
it has
looks
damage
very
now.
weak. So that was Turim's action. I don't really have anything for bonus actions. That's fine. I
I mean, taking out 2 enemies and waking a third is still pretty good for a round.
Boneclaw's turn. Barry the Boneclaw.
Bury the Bone Claw if you insist.
So the Boneclaw looks to Dairon and goes to attack Dairon.
Wow.
Rolls a 2.
Okay.
Goes to attack Dairon again.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
crit.
Okay. Uncanny dodge.
I'm gonna make this a public roll. Just so we can all see together what damage the Boneclaw gets.
Ow.
15.
15 damage as it strikes you again. And again, puts you in grapple.
You know, we gotta stop beating like this.
This is the first time you and I have met.
You know, we gotta stop beating like this.
And the Boneclaw does that to you. Felix, it's your turn.
So first things first, I'd be able to get like over there, right?
Yeah, you can move through the camel.
And once I am there, I would be outside of the
Yes,
light
you
of
can
the
do
fire.
Shadow Blade.
And Shadow Blade would, yeah, okay, cool. Oops.
Summon Shadow Blade, oops, drops it in his own foot.
Yeah, gonna cast Shadow Blade.
Drops it on his own foot, and because it's outside of the light,
Can't find
actually
it yet.
hurts himself
Yeah.
and does crit. He completely loses his entire left foot. But that hits. 15 damage, very good. It's very weak. One more good hit would probably kill it.
Shame I can't do that.
Mummy's turn. This one's going to strike you in melee. Actually, wait. Yeah. So, Felix, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna come at some point.
Lucky. You are lucky.
Yeah.
if you had rolled a 9, you would have failed. 2 points lower and you'd have failed. You feel your body tensing up, almost like last time when you got paralyzed by a mummy. But it doesn't work. You are now immune to the mummy gaze for 24 hours.
Right.
But you are not immune to being hit by its rotting fist.
Fair.
That is a 16.
Misses.
It does? Wow.
I have
Okay.
a 17 AC.
Seamus, as you make eyes with this mummy, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great. Yay.
You are also immune to the gaze of a mummy, but not immune to its rotting fist. That is a 16 to hit.
I have Shield of Faith. That raises my armor class by how much?
Plus 2.
Then that doesn't hit.
I was gonna say, if that does hit, fucking hell, Dylan. Actually, fucking hell if that did happen.
Well, it
So in the
didn't, so we're
distance,
fine.
you begin to hear the sound of a mummy running your way. As you see this fella coming into view.
How many of these fuckers are there?
You see this one. And you also see... these two actually coming into view. Just there. Let me change the layer, and there you go.
Ah, okay.
Not
I
done?
need to zoom out on this. Like, I have to scroll around so much. Okay, there we go. Damn,
also
that's a lot of
see-
mummies.
You also see this one appearing as it finishes its movement there. Aldane.
Uh-huh.
You need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you all have a Seamus had a bonus actually because of Aldane's aura.
Yep.
Because of 10 feet.
The only one who does, the only
Yeah.
ones who don't are Felix and Dairon.
Yeah, give me a wisdom save though.
I'd have to be really bad to fuck that up.
Yeah, you pass as well. As this mummy runs down the cliff,
And takes falling
tumbling
damage.
Actually,
as it
is
fails.
is it possible
Oh, wait,
for you to have failed
okay.
that, Aldane?
I wouldn't. I don't. What's the DC on that, Kaido?
I'm not telling you.
I think I'd
I'll-
have to
I'll
roll a
ask-
nat 1 to fail.
All I'll say is Aldane. Yeah, Aldane would have had to roll a 1 to fail it. So it takes 5 damage,
Rip.
and then runs the rest of its movement here. What else? Yeah, that's it. So, Seamus, it's your turn. You are currently in melee with a mummy.
Yeah, which means I can't really use Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you can't.
Rip.
Oh no, the ranged caster has to deal with melee for once.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What if...
You do have indignation, yes. That hits. For 6 slashing damage, I forgot it's a katana. Sadly,
Yeah.
it's not dead.
Shit. And I can only do one attack, right?
Yep.
Yep. We do have bonus
Shit.
action though.
Yeah, but I don't have any attacks I can use with the bonus action, except maybe dagger.
I don't think you're
Good.
proficient with the dagger.
They are. He's a bard.
Oh, okay.
It's a shame that's not advantage, but that does hit. So you technically do 1 damage because you don't gain bonus to modifiers. Unfortunately. You know what's the worst bit as well?
Isn't that at least 2 damage?
No. You didn't crit. And again, because it's an offhand, you don't gain bonus to damage based on your modifiers because it's
Oh,
your offhand.
damn. Well, that was worth
So
a
what's the
shot.
worst part, Kaido? You were going to tell us the worst part?
You almost magic pixeled it.
So it literally has 2 hit points left.
Or more, you don't know. You know what I do
So
know
then
though?
Lions.
Yeah.
They're gonna go at this motherfucker again.
17 hits. Oh, good damage.
Do it again. It was actually
Does
max
that
damage.
hit?
That's also max damage.
Wow.
These lines are fucking cracked.
Yeah, because I haven't used them in a while. They've been raring to go.
Yeah.
Like, we want to taste blood or bone or whatever the fuck it's made out of.
Dairon, you are impaled once again on the bone claw.
We really gotta stop being like this, and I stab.
Okay,
Roll damage.
26.
hits.
24 damage.
Wow. That does some good damage as you basically stab it right in its eye and wiggle the rapier inside its skull as it screams and basically pushes you off it because it does have long limbs.
Mm-hmm.
I stab with my dagger into its with
Yeah.
17.
Oh. Yeah. For 1 damage. As you like jab your dagger into its forearm, it just like shakes you. And you just feel the blade wriggling inside your body. The blade, the clawed fingers.
Can I try
Oddly.
and break free or no?
You have to use your action to do that.
Alright, bonus action real quick. Harness Divine Power to recharge one of my spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
And now for a stabby.
Okay.
Should I go with the 18 or the 18?
I think the 18.
Well, I thought the 18 would work.
You're crazy, it's the 18.
Yeah, exactly. For 13 damage.
Not bad.
It's definitely not bad indeed. It is one of the damage rolls of all time.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to stab it again for a non-natural 20.
Yep.
And 14, okay.
Max damage there.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright.
It's Turim's turn. Turim is going to fire a firebolt at the mummy that's near the camel.
Oh,
Fire
jeez, just
laser.
leave me hanging here.
Hits.
Uh,
And does 24 damage.
Jeez.
Magic pixeling the mummy.
Damn.
Oh my god.
The Bone Claw looks back at Aldane, goes to attack Actually, no. The Bone Claw isn't going to do that. The Bone Claw goes for a really shiesty play, though. And is going to actually run away with Dairon.
Taking opportunity attacks from 3 different opponents.
Yep. Hits.
Ooh, that could have been bad. 11.
Okay, that does damage. The lions. Mufasa, Simba.
Dylan.
yes.
Opportunity attack.
attacks from
Lions.
the lions.
Bro, listen.
Sorry, didn't hear you.
It's fine. Hits. Hits.
no, it's
Yep,
not
does
too much.
damage. In the second one. Hit.
Also hits.
That also hits, yes. Okay.
Tack
so you
on
s-
an extra
what
13
is-
damage.
Watch as the mummy is like the bone claw is like screaming and scratch, like being taken, like just smashed apart. Now, Dairon, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Nope.
You fail.
Mm.
This is how much damage you take.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
27 necrotic damage.
can I have that?
Yes, you do see it coming.
Okay, then
Even
I
though you
will.
are in dim light. Yep, so you only take 13 damage as the Bone Claw teleports. This is not counterspellable.
Right.
And takes Dairon. Where does he go? Actually, he's gonna go this way. For 60 feet. So we did what? He did about 15 feet. And then he has another 25 feet to drag Dairon away.
Can I
I will say, these cliffs are 10 feet high. You can barely see up.
Right, so I can't see that it's...
Partial cover if you were to make an attack.
But I can see it's up there.
You can see the bone claw, yeah.
Okay.
Felix, it's your turn. You are currently engaged with the mummy.
Yeah, you gotta kill that mummy.
Can't Felix
before we can do
teleport?
anything.
I was just about to say, yeah, Misty Step.
Misty step.
Go for it.
Misty step. Misty step.
Technically, I can only
Mis-
go 20 feet up
Mis-
this cliff, right?
It's 30 feet you can go.
I'll be right
So,
I'm now gonna have to
Misty,
work on...
Misty, I hardly knew you. Yeah, you can make it up though. You can definitely make it up.
There, I think, is... supposed to be within
Yep.
30 feet, yeah.
Look, at least wine and dine me before you take me home to mommy.
Actually... Okay. That put me 20 feet away, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Gonna hook the Shadow Blade at it.
Good. Advantage, yes.
Thank God for advantage.
It's
Oh, trash.
you watch as you throw the blade into the bone claw's like chest, and it just like winces in pain and doubles over, looking quite close to dying, perhaps.
Woohoo! Not that I can do
Felix.
anything at this point.
So this mummy that you left alone is going to start attacking the camel.
Sorry. Kind of a, you know.
Rolls a 9. And it's also going to make Turum do a thingy save, a wisdom save.
What's the,
Thingy
Can you save?
Turum passes.
what's the camel's AC?
Better than a 9.
Good. I'm glad for the camel.
We love
No,
this for the camel.
It's slightly better than Shamer. It's slightly worse than Shamer, sorry.
We're all day with armor.
If it was slightly better than Seamus, it'd be so funny.
That'd be so
funny.
I actually would tell Dylan to reroll his entire character if that happened though.
I mean, Aldain, what was your AC without armor?
Jack?
Oh, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, sorry. No, I was muted.
Oh,
Let me check if I unequip his armor, because I'm curious.
If you want to put my armor, my AC is absolute garbage.
Yeah, you have 9 AC, so this mummy actually would have hit you.
Yeah.
Without
Also-
armor, it's 9 AC. Oh my
Why is
God.
my dexterity 8? I thought it was 9.
Why is it 9?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering.
Because we did point by, so you shouldn't have a 9.
Right.
So, right, so Turim avoided that. Now, I think everyone's immune to the mummy's gaze, though, now.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Oh, so this mummy runs over. Thank you very much again.
Yeah,
Give me a wisdom save.
Again, why did you do that?
You are now paralyzed.
Again, you absolute fool.
So now, if the bone claw hurts you, you take a crit and you can't uncanny dodge it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again, why?
This is turning out to be a horrible encounter for Darren.
Dyron's no good, very bad day.
This mummy is going to attack the lion for a crit.
Mufasa, no.
Simba, no! I don't know how to feel about this.
Mufasa, don't go off the cliff.
I like making crits public rolls just so there's no like
Tomfoolery.
15 plus. Oh no.
What?
At least this is happening to the lion. Not one of us.
Takes
Tag.
29 points of damage.
Jesus
15
Christ!
15 bludgeoning and 14 necrotic.
Well, that one's dead.
I forgot that the lines were glass cannons.
Mm.
I'm like gold cannons. And to be
Yeah.
fair, gold is also a pretty terrible material, but you know.
It is.
It's very malleable.
There we go. This one's actually going to try and attack Seamus again. For a 17.
That one I think
Do I
does
still have
hit.
Shield of Faith?
You should do.
I don't think that hit. I think that matches.
Then it
No,
hits.
it hits.
Then it hits. Matches is a hit.
Fuck. Fuck. Alright.
Seamus,
what's
you
the damage?
take
Oh, yeah.
11
Should.
bludgeoning damage
Also.
and 13 necrotic damage. So 23 damage total. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
23? Hold on.
Have I mentioned how much I hate mummies?
You're not a mummy's boy.
Fuck!
Oh no!
Oh, you get some
you
plus
and-
4 from me, remember?
That's 12. Still probably not enough, but you know.
Oh, he just passes.
Oh.
The DC's 12.
You lucky
Oh,
bitch.
fuck yes. Thank God.
He was going to be
Think I'll
cursed with
live.
mummy rot.
You lucky bitch.
Oh, it's actually really bad. The cursed target can't regain hit points, and its hit point maximum decreases by 3d6 for every 24 hours that elapses.
Oh, you
If
lucky.
the curse reduces the target's hit points to 0, the target dies and its body turns to dust.
You lucky bitch.
The curse lasts until removed by the remove curse spell or other magic.
Oh my God. I like that.
Mummies
so
are the
fucking
worst.
We are in the wilderness. You would not have been able to get
No.
anywhere.
The mummies are the worst. I hate them.
This mummy is going to move in and try and attack the lion.
At least it's not attacking my camel.
That is a 14 to hit the lion.
I think that hits. Yes,
Yes.
it hits.
So the lion takes 9 bludgeoning damage,
Plus,
11 necrotic, so
20.
20 damage.
Does Simba survive?
Yes. Not
Okay,
that
then.
fragile.
The mummies started popping off that turn. Seamus. Fucking hell, mummy.
I'm so mad right now.
Kill the mummies.
I want to. I really badly want to kill some mummies right now. But I'm in melee range. So I'll just use my action to... Fuck!
You're gonna use it to fuck? Oh my. Would you be surprised if that doesn't hit?
No.
You met your greatest match in this mummy. The lion.
Oh my god. Can I use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Aldane and tell him, hey, can you kill this guy for me real quick?
Aldane, you feel the inspiration from Seamus's pathetic whining.
I wanna blast him.
Nah,
I
it's
can't
like
blast him when they're this close.
It's more desperate. Yeah, you can't Rasengan him. Lion's turn. What does the lion do?
The lion is gonna attack the mummy that's right in front of him.
Okay. It literally needs to hit and the mummy will die.
Well, it doesn't.
Literally needs to hit and the mummy would die.
It's because
down.
you said that I didn't.
You
Oh.
jinxed it, Kaido.
Commentator's
You
curse.
jinxed it.
Daron?
I mean, I'm paralyzed, right? So I can't attack.
You
Yep.
can do a saving throw though.
Let me check. Can they?
Yeah, that's the question.
Actually, what did you save? Oh, oh no, you're lucky. Thank God you didn't fail it by Oh no, you're not paralyzed. You're just frightened. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's
It's
fine
if you it's if you fail the saving throw by 5 or more.
Oh, okay, I'm fine then. Okay, I'm going to.
You still have disadvantage
I-
if you try and grapple out.
Oh shit! I could have flanked with the lion. God damn.
Because you do.
But
Because
I'm not trying to fight me. I'm trying to fight the thing.
I mean, I was
So-
just gonna say you have disadvantage on ability rolls and attacks while in the line of sight of the source of your fear.
So
That
you
is
gotta, you gotta try
Yeah.
to ungrapple while at disadvantage.
I was gonna incite fighting the bone claw.
Yeah. Well, I just have to make a thingy save, don't I?
It's my
deception?
insight contested against your deception.
If you're doing an insight though, you do have disadvantage.
Yes, that's fine. 14.
14 versus.
That's a 6, a natural 6.
Mm-hmm. That is unfortunately a 19 natural.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay.
Ben, you are
acrobat-
just having absolute awful luck.
Oh yeah, no. Acrobatics check at disadvantage to get out.
Okay. Oh wait, you have your thingy. What's it called? Your
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Oh yeah, I'll do that then.
If
It's
you want
a
to add it to
D8,
the
right?
insight,
Yeah. What's what? It's 1d8, right, Dylan?
yeah.
Yes.
8. Okay, 22.
So now it is
Woo!
insightful.
Okay, then I'm attacking.
Still have
We're
disadvantage.
saving each other's
but-
asses in this game and in this particular bout, and I love it. This is true teamwork.
Next to dream work.
15.
Uh,
Does that
That's
hit?
what he said.
Unfortunately, it does not.
Ah. That's all I can do then.
Haldane.
All right. I'm gonna go over to the guy next to Seamus and shank him.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. For now.
21 hits.
I think he's dead.
You just lop off the head in one clean swing. And you do have a second attack. You can move in to kill another thing.
Stabby.
Okay.
Fine.
11 does not hit.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. D8.
1d8.
Does 15 hit?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Bardic
wait,
Inspiration
wait.
for the win. Bardic Inspiration for the win.
No,
14 damage.
keep it. Keep it. Because, what's it called? Mummies have 11 AC. I'm forgetting my own... I'm conflating it with the Bone Claw. So yeah. So that's 14 damage.
Yep.
That is a good amount. Yep.
Bonus action Searing Smite.
Don't you have to apply Searing Smite before the hit?
Ah, shit. Never mind.
'Cause
Divine
it's not
Smite
like-
bonus action.
It's not. Well, but Divine Smite is a bonus action, but Searing Smite is a specific like thing you have to cast before.
Yeah. I realize that. So I'll just use a Divine Smite.
Yep, that's fine.
And that's 2d8. Or is it 3d8?
It is 3d8.
Boom.
It is not dead, but very close.
Damn it! These fucking mummies, I fucking swear.
Oh no, the enemies aren't going down in one hit.
It's not that they're not going down one hit, it's that they're so close to going down in one hit, but they just barely survive.
Now Term is going to do a level 2 magic missile, hitting this mummy and killing it. Then he's going to hit the mummy that you're dealing with, Aldane. For 4 damage. Why is it not calculating the +1 to magic missile? Oh no, it is. It is. Would you believe that mummy is not dead?
God damn.
Turim does it again, killing the mummy.
Finally.
It had 2 HP left. And then
That-
Turim is going to strike the mummy that is all the way in the back. For...
Oh, the one that's attacking the camel?
Yeah. That was Turim's action. Sadly, Turim doesn't really have anything with bonus action. Okay then. Bone Claw. Dairon, you are afraid of this mummy that's glaring at you aggressively.
Yes.
The Bone Claw looks over to you, and then looks over to Felix, and walks over to Felix.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's gonna try to get a twofer.
Oh,
Felix.
you're approaching me?
Felix, what's your AC?
17.
That is an 18.
Damn it. Fine.
You take 16 piercing damage.
No, I don't. I only take... let's make it an even 8.
Okay, you still have to make a con save to keep on concentration. And you fail Shadow Blade.
Alright.
You drop Shadow Blade, and then... Let me see... Now, Dairon, you are going to be attacked by the Bone Claw.
Okay.
You are... That is a natural 3.
Fails.
I can't believe it did. I'm so shocked. And then
Impressive, honestly.
the Bone Claw actually drags... Oh no, wait, how much did it move? It's like 15 feet... No, yeah, so it did 15 feet, and then it did... There we go. Just making sure the distances are right. Bringing it into flanking with Felix and the mummy.
So I'm grappled as
God.
well?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now it is your turn, Felix. Shadow Blade is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have advantage? Does he have flanking with me?
No.
That would
Wait.
be funny, though. That would be fun.
You can only use Misty Step once, right, Felix?
Yeah.
Yep.
Both of us can only use it once, yeah.
Doesn't he have one other teleportation ability, or am
I
forgetting?
do. But I was
Which
thinking of using that until I got grappled and then dragged into there.
Yeah.
Just sort of, put the kibosh on that, perhaps.
Just kind of made it into a burning train wreck.
Well, unless Dairon's okay with it.
I'd rather not.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I get that.
Right, I had that open.
Actually, really nasty fight. But that's the
Yeah.
point. Fun fact, I was originally going to have waves of mummies.
You sick son of a bitch.
Originally. Then I decided against it because I realised, oh, you know what? The Bone Claw at night would be a much more nastier foe.
Yes, correct.
Also, the Bone Claw's teleport isn't on a recharge.
That's some bullshit right there.
Right. Okay.
While we're waiting for Felix, I did pre-order Ghost Trick.
Oh.
I'm very excited. It's officially out on June 30th.
I can't believe it's actually getting brought out.
Do you like?
What's
this
Ghost
is-
Trick?
It's the it's a DS game made by Shuka Takami from Ace Attorney. But it's a DS puzzle game, arguably better than Ace Attorney.
Oh, and it's getting a re-release on Switch.
It's also
PC.
based within. It's also based in the same universe as Ace Attorney, apparently.
It is.
Ooh.
It's genuinely one of my favorite games of all time.
But yeah, so what are you doing, Felix?
Hold on, Jack. I sent you the Steam link.
Thank you, sir.
I think all I can do at this stage is cast Shadowblade again.
Okay.
How is the Bone Claw looking?
Quite weak.
Okay. Well, all I can do.
Does hit with a 20.
That's better!
How do you want to kill it?
Yes!
Oh, thank God. Okay. I mean, I'm still not out of danger because it's the mummy's turn next, and oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just don't fail a con save.
How do you want to kill it?
So it's got me impaled on a,
Its hand.
yeah. I'm just gonna, like, point the paintbrush at him and just have, basically, the Shadow Blade just extend out into its head.
Based. Nice. Just collapses onto the floor. Dead.
And that's all I could do, because Shadow Blade was my bonus action.
So, Felix like, ha! I did it! Ah! As the mummy rolls a 6. No wait. The mummy rolls an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 12 bludgeoning damage.
No, it's not. It's...
And 13 necrotic damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mummies are evil.
How do I want to do this? So that's 25 damage in total?
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to make 2 con saves.
Yep. You know, somebody here could have really used that bardic inspiration more than Aldane.
He didn't know.
Sorry.
He didn't know.
He did know that I was going up against the Bone Claw solo, though. Meanwhile, Aldane had all the support in the world. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, no, you really should have just given it to him.
I mean, it's one of them you can pop them out like Tic Tacs, really.
I'm trying to fucking... Fuck it, I'm getting a calculator up, because this is dumb. I'm trying to do it in my head under pressure.
These mummies are fucking hardcore.
The mummies are a pain in the ass.
This is as bad as like Carp in Dwarf Fortress.
Ugh.
Or Sponges in Dwarf Fortress. Or Worm Mongooses in Dwarf Fortress.
I'm beginning to think Dwarf Fortress just has really pain in the ass enemies.
Or babies in
does.
Dwarf. Or babies having a tantrum in Dwarf Fortress.
I saw I heard about a baby killing punching an alligator to death.
Jesus.
I've seen a goose kill a forgotten beast.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The forgotten beast admittedly was made of leaves, but that's still an accolade under its belt.
Okay, I've taken the damage down by 12, so it's only 13.
Okay. Give me a Constitution save to keep Shadowblade.
Nope.
Give me a Constitution
Thank
save
God!
to Mummy Rot.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I'm glad
Oh,
that was
boy.
the good one. I don't care about Shadowblade, I'm just glad that was the good one.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're not turning to fucking dust. Literally,
fucking worse.
my man's literally got dusted.
He just got Thanos.
The mummy's gonna walk off the edge and fall down,
Great.
taking 6 bludgeoning damage. I'm gonna call it a session after this fight, by the way.
Good idea.
This mummy is going to attack the lion, and this mummy is going to go wee 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 all the way home.
Wait, the mummy's actually gonna run away?
No. No, wait, it's not going to do that. Does it? There we go, so I can make it round. This one goes to try and hit you, Aldane, for... Holy shit, this one actually hits you.
God damn.
For 22.
Fuck.
That is...
Oh, no.
Aldane's...
Oh no, the poor tank takes damage. Whatever were we gonna do?
Yeah, of course he'd say that. That's 11 bludgeoning damage. And 12 necrotic damage.
So 23.
Yes.
I can live with that.
Which is why you need to give me a Constitution saving throw, with the DC being 11 this time. To keep Shield of Faith up. Shield of Faith is no longer on Seamus.
Sorry, Seamus. I
Oh.
assume I need to make another one.
Oh yeah, for Mummy Rot.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, now the mummy attacking the lion is going to do a crit.
Lion's dead.
Yeah, but by how much though?
By a lot.
I think it only has like 6 HP left.
Exactly that.
Yeah, he's super dead.
Just a little bit. Does the lion suffer from mummy rot?
No, because it's fucking dead. Imagine if that hit Aldane.
Oof.
I'll
I mean,
die-
Alco
I'll
still
just
survived,
end you.
but...
Imagine if it hit me!
So, Seamus, that's a nat 1 on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't hit you. It misses.
Yup.
The one on the camel is going to roll a nat 6.
This camel is
you're
just ignoring this. This mummy is just flailing ineffectually at the camel.
The mummies are hardcore, except for this one. This one is just core. It's not hard.
I wish I could have just stayed fighting that one.
Honestly, yeah, you'd have been luckier for it. You did the hero move though, and you helped Dyron.
Yeah. Hey, I
Yeah,
killed the
what?
bone claw. I'm gonna take that.
Dyron remembers this.
Dyron does remember this and is very appreciative.
Yes, Seamus, you are
So
locked
to
in
begin my
melee now.
turn, I'm gonna turn to Turum and I'm gonna say, hey, should we get the high ground on these guys? How does Turum respond?
Okay.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Because
so
I'm gonna use Dimension Door.
Might as well. You're sleeping
Yeah.
anyway after this.
I thought so.
Where are you
Yeah.
taking to him? Just up, I imagine. Like there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
120 feet directly. No, yeah, we're...
You just flat.
we'll go like probably right around here.
Okay.
Or would that give us a good vantage point on everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody, 1, 2.
Flat. I mean, you can hit this
3.
mummy as well and help Felix. And
Yeah, that's
This
the one I'm
mummy
actually
also-
planning on hitting.
This one's not taking any damage, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's my action. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Felix. I was
A
getting
little
around
bit
to
late.
you, buddy.
A little bit late.
Shut up. It's fine. Okay,
It's
now
fine.
what? Now what? You've got an attack. What are you cooking?
Oh, isn't Dimension Door in action?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Darren, it's your turn. You can get into flank. Oh no, wait, you're still afraid of the mummy.
Yeah,
which is why I
yeah.
forgot. Give me a
Yeah,
give me a
roll.
give me
Yeah.
a wisdom save. I forgot about that actually.
Nope.
Nope.
You're still afraid of the mummy.
It's not a scary movie, man. You gotta just get over it.
Just because Brendan Fraser isn't here. I remember when I was telling one of my friends about this, I said Ben Stiller by accident, and he was like, "What's Zoolander gonna do for you?" Zoolander uses Magnum, kills every mummy in sight.
Can't willingly
Yep.
go close to it.
Yes. You can't move there, because that's closer.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Seamus like as Zoolander looking round, and he sees Torrent as Owen Wilson. You know, like when they do the look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hannah, or Oded Fair.
Who wants Odin Fair though?
Which of the mummies can I see? Other than
That one barely. I'm gonna say you can't really see that one because of the angle,
Okay.
but it's just that one and that one.
Alright.
You can hear Aldane fighting though, and two camels being perturbed.
Not harmed though. Not yet.
It's a bother. It's not. It's a slight inconvenience.
Slight inconvenience for the camels. They're getting their sleep interrupted.
It's like a bee in the car that's not being aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's closer because you're passing through it.
Okay.
Because you are moving near it. That's fine. That's... Yeah. You can move there to here.
Okay, so I'll do
I'll
that.
say you can just do a straight line for the sake of, yeah. But otherwise, yeah, that's...
Sorry, Felix, it's kind of got me on lock. And then I take out my crossbow and I aim at that one.
Yeah, that's disadvantage, but
Can I insightful fighting it?
sure. Still disadvantage.
That's fine. 17.
Would you believe the mummy's not very deceptive?
Shocking.
Yes, there you go.
Alright, crossbow. That's in one.
Okay, let's...
Alright.
Not even gonna make a scene out of it.
Nope, just gonna.
Move
I'm
on.
just gonna like, shake your head and move. Try to keep
Aldane.
running.
This mummy also hasn't been hit once.
Aldane is going to do a level 2 Searing Smite as a bonus action.
Oh, sexy. Okay, let's see if you hit. What's he cooking? Okay,
Okay, and time for some Stabination.
misses.
I think that hits.
That does hit.
So 14
do-
damage.
Give me 2d6.
Well, it's
Well, no,
2d6
one-
at second level.
It's one. Yeah, it's one. Yeah, give me 2d6.
So
So you were doing second level?
yeah, I was doing second level, but it's
Yeah.
it's fire damage.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
double-
it's
double-
double
it's double-
whatever you
yeah.
roll.
It's not
Oh,
double
okay.
dice, it's double the damage.
Yeah.
So 8.
8 plus 2. So
22.
22. This mummy is extremely damaged. Not dead though.
Well, I still have one more roll, one more attack, so I'm gonna stab it again.
It's dead. We'll roll anyway, just in case.
Shits
I
and
doubt
giggles.
It should
Yeah,
die.
max damage.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't the mummy on fire?
Yeah. It's also a fire movie. Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over this way.
It's a fire pair of movies, really. We don't
Yeah.
talk about the third one.
There isn't a
Yeah.
third one. It's weird that they only did a duology, but I respect that they didn't milk the franchise to death.
Yeah, no, it's good on them, honestly.
Imagine making a mummy free. I bet it would bomb.
Oh, almost certainly.
Especially considering they didn't, focus on the mummies.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. So I'm just gonna go over here and just be like, he's gonna hit this one.
Thank
Actually,
you.
no. Toom's gonna hit the one that's engaged with Felix.
Wait, you weren't? I thought you weren't initially. Okay.
I was gonna go there for him.
Like.
Oh. Oh wait, no. Paint's inspiration. Frank, even a 1 would have made it hit, but
Yeah.
still.
Woohoo!
That is 22 fire damage.
My random action helped me out in the end.
Yeah, it actually paid off in the end.
Yeah, I just did it randomly because I was like, I need to use my bonus action. I'm within range of
The
turn.
Bone Claw shouldn't be here because it's dead.
Bone Claw's dead as fuck.
Or is it?
If it isn't, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fly to England and kill you.
Well,
Felix, it's your turn.
if it's not, if I survived my turn and have something I could do. As it is, yet another Shadow Blade. I hate that I keep losing that concentration.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Hits. It's dead.
God.
My fucking stomach hurts. Daron is now no longer afraid, and Felix can move if he wants.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
Jesus.
because then he could just start chucking shadow blades from above.
I'm happy where I am right now. Thank you.
Okay. The mummy moves in to Aldane, making flank. That
Yeah,
is a... You're not gonna like this, Jack.
Is it
It's a
correct?
crit.
The one here that Daron's looked at has crit you.
Motherfucker. Alright, tell me the damage.
That in bludgeoning. And this in necrotic damage. Holy fuck!
Ow.
These mummies are hardcore!
38 damage.
Give me a constitution save for mummy rot.
Fuck me.
No thanks.
Good.
Oh, thank God.
Now the other mummy's attacking you
Uh...
for a natural 12. To be
haha.
fair, that one mummy did enough damage for the both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The camel's going to be attacked. For a nat 6.
Damn it! This mummy is useless.
What is it with like your transportation animals just not being bothered in fights?
They are absolute chads, and I respect
It's
that.
so funny.
Seamus, it's your turn.
Kill the fucker who's bothering the camel.
Yeah.
No, leave it alone. It's not
Me.
doing anything.
No, help the camel out. It doesn't. If that camel dies, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Seamus, what do you do? Apparently nothing. Second black.
Seamus just stands and stares vacantly.
If you're top, oh, no. Okay, that's 10. Wow, actual max damage. That mummy's
Nice.
dead.
Woohoo!
Wow, Seamus actually rolling good damage in Eldritch Blast. More likely than you think, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Daron, you are no longer afraid.
Just gonna walk over
Stop
there.
acting so surprised.
Gonna walk over to there.
Seamus and
Can I-
high damage. Seamus and high damage are words that usually don't come in the same sentence, unless
No.
they're separated by usually
Shatter.
usually not very often.
Well, no, it's can also be separated by Seamus takes high damage.
Yeah.
There's real
I
pain
can see
there.
that asshole, right?
Yeah. That's the one you're currently insightfully fighting.
Cool. Gonna just take a knee and fire him a crossbow.
Fire my burr.
21.
That dice
I'm
was
a
so
fire
close to
laser.
rolling onto a 1.
23 damage.
It's dead.
Good.
Dar just,
Aldane.
just picks up their crossbow and just starts walking away.
Okay, Aldane is going to stabinate the guy right in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
as one does.
This has been fun.
For you, maybe!
Yeah, as I've been laughing my ass off.
I
That's
imagine-
12 damage.
I
It's
imagine
not
the
been
mummy,
hurt all this fight.
I imagine the Mummy Lord has also been laughing its ass off.
Yeah, he's been kept really laughing.
The mummy lord, lord of the mummies.
He's just
Oh,
like,
11 hits, right?
Yes.
Cool.
If it helps, it's probably really underestimating Darren at the moment.
Okay,
Not dead.
smite. Level 2. I'm fucking done with this. I'm so fucking done with this. How much damage how many dice does that make? How much damage?
A level 2?
Level 2 against mummies.
48.
48, okay.
Aldane becomes a
Watch it. He gets all ones. Oh no, it's dead.
Aldane becomes a vengeance paladin because he's so fucking done with these mummies.
And so, if you want to stop the music, Mel,
Oh my god.
You want me to go back to a song or just turn it
go
off
back to
completely?
go back to immersed.
God damn it, I hate those
Actually,
mummies.
no, I'm using a different song. Sorry. As you are like panting, breathing heavily, you are exhausted, you are sleepy. You know, the fire is still flickering. As here is the music mill. There you go. Turim's just like, oh, fucking hell, that was awful. And I didn't even get hit. Is everyone okay?
Darren just kind of just throws isolation to the side and falls down onto their bunk, onto their like sleeping bag.
I'm gonna brag. I'm gonna say, like, because you'd need to move the bodies.
Darren doesn't care. Darren just falls asleep.
Excuse you, the things have got to be done with this bone claw.
Oh, right.
Darren just kind of waves, just like, you deal with it. I'm sleeping.
The camels actually are quite disturbed with the mummies, though. Like, unless you want them to be exhausted, the bodies need to be moved.
Darren is of no help.
Okay. So what's Felix doing then?
Well, I'm gonna confer with Turum, like, I know that the bone claw can't be, like, completely destroyed until we get rid of its master, which is gonna be the, whatchamacallit,
So
Lord, but...
that'll come back in potentially. How do I explain this? That'll come back between 1 and 10 hours, fully healed, but within 1 hour of its master. 1 mile of its master, even.
Okay, that's better.
Which means it's completely nowhere near us right now. It won't be anywhere near us.
Okay, good. Good. Okay.
We'll probably have to fight it again.
That's fine.
But we won't need to deal with it for at least a week.
As long as we
Unless
don't...
it books it all the way to us, because it doesn't need to eat or sleep or drink. So, Tony just shrugs.
Damn
But
mortal
it's not going to be our
limitations.
problem right now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just gonna, spring back up.
I would destroy. We need to destroy and move them bodies though, because the smell and the fact that they might fix together. The mummies, I mean.
Aldane, make a pile. Me and Turum can firebolt it.
We'll make a pyre.
Yeah.
I'll make it right over here. Unless you want me to move it further.
Make it downwind.
Where's downwind from here?
Turim just likes. I check the wind, but I have my mask.
Felix licks a finger and just puts it up.
It is a southerly wind right now.
So it's going south. Okay.
Yeah.
Going south.
So
okay.
I'm gonna put the bodies over here then.
Yeah, put it at the bottom of the camp.
Yeah, right over here. Just right in this area right here. So many fucking bodies.
As the fire gets lit, they all go up in flame, and yeah. To be fair, it's also providing its own light source.
Aldane's going to go to sleep now.
Darren's already gone.
I'm just gonna clear the turn order. The camels settled, like, go to sleep again.
Alright, Chavis, it was still your watch, so...
I'm very concerned though with this. If they can make so many in such a short amount of time, I fear for what is to come. If we're having to deal with this so far out the way, what's it going to be like when we get to the pyramid?
I was kind of trying not to think about that until the morning, but yeah, it's not good.
We'll discuss it on the way. For now, though, we need to get some sleep. And so, as you all close your eyes and go to sleep,
Well, except for Seamus, because he still has to keep watch.
Aldane, Dairon, as you are falling asleep, your eyes close. I'm going to drag you guys back to the world map, by the way, just,
Alright.
allay any fears you have. The two of you, while you're currently sleeping, you hear a voice in your dreams. You hear cackling and laughter. And you just hear this voice. And it just says, I guess I'll have to send some even stronger pawns their way. Thankfully, my lieutenants should hopefully be enough to deal with them. If not, I guess I will have to send them over. And you just hear more cackling. The laughing is getting louder and louder and louder before it eventually fades away. And as that happens, I'm going to call it a session.
Yeah.
Yay?
This was a very fun session.
For some people.
To you, maybe.
For you.
You didn't die. You didn't get mummy rot.
We were damn close.
You're fine. Grow a pair.
This is like the classic "but did you die" meme.
But yeah, this was fun. This is a great session. As next session, you'll be going back on the road. Hopefully next time you don't get ambushed by that many enemies. I will say that 63 determined what kind of encounter it was going to be, not the encounter happening at all. So yeah, you could have gotten an even worse number. I was going to say, the closer to 1, the worse the encounter would have been.
Okay, so it wasn't too bad.
I'm going to tell you, a 1 would have been a purple worm.
Ow.
Oh, no.
That would have
And
been just us running away.
Bearing
Yeah.
in mind, you're in that choke point as well.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
The choke point's great when it's like small enemies that don't do massive amounts of damage immediately.
I mean, it wasn't that good of a choke point for us. We got trapped in there with the mummies.
Yeah.
Well,
And they just
Fine.
started falling on top of us.
Hey, kind of, what's a CR rating for a purple worm, anyways?
a lot.
I think it's
No,
it's in the high teens, I think.
let me have a gander. Purple worm is a challenge rating of 15.
Yeah.
That's way high for us.
Yeah.
It's essentially CR is what if the monster was that level?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure normal encounters are like capped at like a 10 or 11.
Well, you are, you've not died. You're safe, kind of. None of you got mummy rot.
That's
Some of
good,
you
at
got
least.
afraid. Some of you got stabbed.
And afraid.
Some of you were very injured. Thankfully, the camels are okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it our animals are always the the most boss?
Why not?
But yeah, you're all good. You're all alive, ready to fight another day.
Okay.
Next week, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out.
Well, with that, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday we'll be finishing off our himbo tier list. We've got a little under the half the list to go. Thursday we should be getting started with Dragon Age Inquisition. Saturday I believe we are currently scheduled to do the roast of Naruto.
Why are you roasting Naruto?
Because it's so imminently roastable.
It is very easy to roast.
Yeah.
Very good, easy content to work with.
And next Sunday, continuing the adventures of our intrepid band as they march through miles and miles of mummy-infested territory, apparently.
Oh boy.
I want this mini arc to make you hate fighting undead and mummies.
Well, you've
Well,
done
it's
a
working.
decent job so far.
Do
Why did
mummies
you-
not count as undead?
They do.
Oh, then I should have been doing bonus damage with the smite.
That's
Wow.
why I said. Well, no, a normal divine smite is 2d8.
You were doing 3.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
doing 3. You were doing
Well,
I was always accounting the extra dice.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to learn your class more.
Yeah, you
Actually, I
read
was
your, read your fucking abilities, your spells, your items.
But otherwise,
Drug.
again, thank you for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter at Storytime_net. And otherwise, we hope to see you on Tuesday for the Himbo tier list finale. Good night.
Later.
See ya.
See you around.